What's happening with y'all, bro? It's Moment True TV. It's your boy Terry here chilling with my god brother right now. We just got something to eat, bro. Right, we just chilling here, bro. Just get something to eat, bro. Here to let y'all know, bro. It's been a while since I've been posting some of my content because you know WrestleMania just passed, and I've been trying to get some of my WrestleManias playing WWE 2K22. So definitely stay tuned for that. But in terms of the movies and the TV shows, I've been dealing with some minor problems with my phone and for my laptop, you know what I'm saying? So once I get out the way, we're gonna definitely try to post like more reviews for the TV shows and for the movies, because believe it is it Moon Knight that's out right now, and Batman, bruh, and Morbius. There's so much content out right now, and we about to get Star Wars next month, you know what I'm saying, with Obi-Wan. I'm trying to get all this content out the most I could, you know what I'm saying, before it even hit May. So the reason I made this video right now is because I got some flashback, well, we got some behind the scenes footage from back last year. I want to say like around between, was it like January the 3rd, I believe?
January.
Yeah, something like that. Just a little, just give y'all a little taste of a little video we did, stuff we did behind the scenes before we made our official video for our review. It started off with us. It was me, you, and Slime. I guess we was waiting for Deontay and Frank to pop up. So yeah, I guess I was just recording, just giving our theories, and it's crazy because if you hear this video, like most of the stuff we was talking about in terms of like our theories, we're really seeing it in this live action right now with most of these shows. So it showed that most of our theories was right, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to post this now, to look back on the stuff, this on our take on the theories we had at the time, because I see some of the stuff we said was actually pretty right. So I want to say it was The Mandalorian season 2 we was reviewing at the time. We was just going over the last, just the finale over the episode. So yeah, we just wanted to just give y'all just a little bit of what we was talking about, our theories on Marvel, DC, and you know what I'm saying, Star Wars, just all the stuff we've been watching. I hope y'all like what we got, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all like the footage, bro. Go like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna definitely have more content. I'm gonna try to keep y'all updated. So
stay tuned.
Stay tuned, my people, and thank you, Moment True TV. Like I said, one more thing. Posting more content coming out, you know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for all the Instagram and YouTube videos. See Rax right here, he just chilling eating. What's happening? So yeah, bro, we try to figure this all out, because like I said, it's a lot going on, you know what I'm saying, with my phone and my laptop, you know what I'm saying. It's been a lot of content I've been putting out there, so I think I'm just trying to figure all that out. Once I do, I'll put it all out there, because we got more views, bro. We got Moon Knight, the Batman, bro. We still haven't talked about Peacemaker yet, dude. Like, it's so much content we haven't talked about yet, bro. So I'm trying to get on it as fast as I could. That's why I have to make this video, just to let y'all know, bro. Like, I miss putting this content out, especially I miss talking with all my cousins, so we talk about all this. Oh yeah, go check out the video we did with the Warriors, you know what I'm saying? We did that about like a month or 2 ago. We got part 1 through 3 on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So I'll try to leave the description below, so y'all go check that out. We be doing a little game streaming. We're gonna try to game stream WWE 2K22 probably later on to see what we got on there. But in terms of the movies and the TV shows we've been trying to review, we got Peacemaker, we got Moon Knight, we got Batman. There's so much content that's out that we're trying to like review. Even Bel-Air, like I heard the new Will Smith show that just came out that I'm about to watch the finale. I heard that's pretty good, so I'm gonna definitely check that out too. So this video I got for y'all right now is a video that me and my cousins did, I'll say back in January of last year, when we was reviewing the season 2 of The Mandalorian, you know what I'm saying? A little taste of the finale of how it ended, you know what I mean? And that's probably the most views I got on my YouTube. So shout out to everybody that definitely tuned into that video. But I got a lot of behind the scenes footage from that day, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna post that up in there, just see if y'all like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of theories we was talking about with, you know, DC, Marvel, Star Wars, and some of the theories that we was talking about on there was actually pretty accurate. So it's actually gonna be pretty crazy to see these theories again, just to look back on it, bro. Man, I just wanna put that out there, because it's something I've been wanting to do for a minute, but I just been putting so much game content, all the other reviews out there. I haven't had enough time to get back to this. Now's the time. So thank y'all for tuning into this video. I hope y'all like it, bro. Go like, subscribe, and like I said, we'll definitely be back with more content. Moment True TV, thank you. Anything you want to say, bro?
Just comment and subscribe.
For sure. Hey, go like, comment, subscribe, Moment True TV. Thank you. No, this is one of the original members of the Moment True TV, my Uncle Solo, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on, you guys? How you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning into the channel that my nephew worked so hard to put together. Yes, and you know, look forward to this kind of coming down and featuring on this channel whenever I can. So thank y'all, appreciate you.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, thank my nephew for having people over too.
Alright, for surely, man. Now we just waiting on Bleezy, the one that brought us all here together in the first place, all the Star Wars, bro. Now we just waiting on him to touch down, man. So stay tuned for that, my people.
It should be hard as hell for me to get over here.
Oh yeah, well shoot, you know, it's all good.
We was you wanna hop in on this one? We was about to play a game. We was about to start streaming on.
I meant to get my freaking controller too. I just bought a new one too. I ain't opened it, it's still in my closet. I was like, dang it.
I mean, it's good. We got 3, so I mean, we just Frank said he gonna bring an extra one. So I'm saying, so just in case later on if we play any 4-player games, you know what I'm saying, we can just go on there. And at this point, she can tease the X-Men at this point. Like she basically bring all the mutants in at this point. Now they got the rights to say it now. Because at first they was saying like they was calling them like enchants like people. Like they wasn't even calling them mutants. Like they was calling people like enchants or something like that.
Yeah.
So now the fact that they got
there was something I had seen.
Yeah, bro. MCU is about to get real, bro. We about to get a She-Hulk. They already announced Matt Murdock as in MCU now.
Yeah, exactly.
Bruh.
I need to know what's happening with Doctor Strange.
No, that's happening. All right, so we basically gonna see basically WandaVision start everything off. We're gonna get a little bit of Loki, a little bit of Winter Soldier, the Falcon and Winter Soldier. But then in terms of the films, when we get Spider-Man 3 and Eternals, bro, that's gonna probably be the game changer, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, bruh. So they said, obviously they're gonna have that boy Matt Murdock in it too as a lawyer, as Peter's lawyer. That'd be wrong.
They say it could be possibly him or Jennifer Walters, the She-Hulk.
That'd be tight.
And what's dope because they said that's a perfect time to bring Matt Murdock into She-Hulk because they could be battling for like, you know what I'm saying, the custody of the people, you know what I'm saying? So and then we could finally see like another story of the Hulk where it ain't gotta be just Avengers, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Now we can get his own version because he obviously gotta lead this show, obviously.
And they brought that
Abomination.
Yep, Emil Blonsky, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, they did bring him.
Not only that, we about to see Red Hulk too. We about to see General turn to Red Hulk. So bro, it's about to get real, bro.
I still don't know how the fuck did he get Hulk blood?
The same way that they got it, the same way that they gave it to Emil Blonsky.
Yep.
They took samples from when he tried to cure himself, and eventually Red Hulk, he pretty much get tired of trying to have people stop the Hulk when he just like, I'm gonna do it myself.
Right.
And he experimented on the show. And boom.
That's Spider-Man 3, bro. I said this has to be the best one because think about this, bro. We never got Amazing Spider-Man 3. And we never in terms of the third, right. And in terms of the Sam Raimi, like we didn't. That's not necessarily like they didn't really nail it the way we wanted to be honest. The third one, the Sam Raimi one. So it's like now the fact that we get all 3, and now you getting like Tom Holland's version of the third one. It's like, bro, this is like the finale, bro, right here, bro. Yeah. So I expect this one to be for sure the best Spider-Man movie. It has to be, bro.
Yep, because bro, you know what? They can do so much. They can bring in obviously the 3 Spider-Mans, bro. They can bring in Daredevil and bro. Hopefully they bring in freaking Miles Morales, bro. That would set the cake off. That would just set everything. It'd be like,
and bro, you already got the Prowler up in the MCU already.
Yeah.
Danny Glover played the Prowler. So yeah, bro. Now that's my biggest thing because I'm like, we all know when we see Miles, we basically see the beginning of the end of Peter. So I'm like, we already seen 3 versions of him. So I feel like if they gonna do it that route, I gotta be prepared for that, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Bruh. Cause I said, like, think about, I'm like, bro, I'm not ready to see Peter go, but I'm like, he's been here for like 50 years, like his character, so I'm like, it'll make sense for them to move on to Miles, but damn, that's gonna hurt, bro. But my thing is, they saying it could possibly be, we could lose one of these Spider-Mans in this one, they said. My thing, what did they say? They say it could possibly be the Andrew Garfield one because it would make perfect sense to that second story to how, and they said Spider-Gwen supposedly could come back. They said, based off the multiverse and how Doctor Strange could bring things back, so. And they could say it could be like instead of him how he didn't save her, it would be like her trying to save him in this one, and it just felt just like how I did in the Matrix 2. Now I'm like that, but that would be dope, bro.
Yep, and then next one, it can be probably Tobey Maguire or he probably just retire as Spider-Man because because he's older,
Right. Yeah. That's really my biggest question. I feel like with Tom Holland and Andrew, you kind of know their story with them, but with Toby, it's been so long. It's like you don't know where their story went at this point. You know what I mean? They still already said already got Mary Jane and Harry. But when they teased, bro, they said, bro, we could possibly get the major villains from each franchise, bro. They already announced Doc Ock already. They got now. This is my biggest theory because they said Sandman. It's gonna be
Scorpion too.
Scorpion. Yep. Yeah. Scorpion was already in. Yep.
That's gonna be crazy.
And then you got Electro. Jamie Foxx is Electro again.
Yeah, I like that, bro. Because he was really good. It's just the storyline was just kind of like it was like but everybody liked him as Electro. It was just like his dialogue was just like but.
Yeah, because he was for surely the funniest one because his dialogue was just so out of bro, it was so out of the norm with him. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it'll just like the part when he went down the dude when he was teasing about saying like he was Spider-Man or like that.
Yeah,
bro, that was like the funniest thing to me watching that, bro.
It was, bro. Plus when he was like, you know what? Hopefully they actually like show. Cause his storyline, I like how they made his storyline. Like he was a real fan of Spider-Man. Like,
right?
Yeah. So I think like the fact that he was like. He got hurt when he like really didn't remember. He was like, you forgot, like, and then he went crazy, like most crazy people do.
They definitely need to fix up his suit though.
Yep, exactly. No,
I feel like that was what messed it up.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I feel like it was a 50-50 thing about Spider-Man. Like I like the cool effects and everything like that, but it was at times you feel like you was watching like a game, like a video game cutscene at times. Like, but the effects was dope. But then when you saw too much of it, it kind of take away like the essence of Spider-Man a little bit. Because it's like you trying to show the electro effects and all like that, bro. And then Rhino, bro. It was like, I hated that suit, bro. It was just the suits. I hated it. And then, no, in terms of the characters, the only character I hated was the Osborn, bro. I was not feeling the Green Goblin, bro. I was like, it was so like, they was trying to mix between the actual scarecrow looking goblin and the human version of Goblin, bro. It was like they were trying to combine it.
Yeah, the fools and the freaking hobgoblin.
Yeah, bro. They was trying to mix both. I'm like, nah, bro. Now, I heard rumors that they said William Dafoe could come back as Green Goblin. He could actually be the Hobgoblin in this one, bro. That's it. That's what we get that, bro. That's all we asked for right there, bro. We don't even care if they even bring back the old actors. We just want the character right, bro. Like the multiverse can fix all of that, bro.
I know, man.
So I'm like, that'll be the best chance to do that. Out of all the Spider-Man movies, even though I'm gonna be honest, I was like that with the Amazing Spider-Man movies too. But until I really watched them more, really dig into because it's a lot of things on that one they didn't show in the Sam Raimi's and the Tom Holland ones, like his parents and all like that. Like it's a lot of things they showed in that I appreciated that they didn't show in the other ones, bro.
Exactly, I know.
It's gonna be that. What other movies coming out? The Eternal, Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange, the second one, of course.
I don't know how I feel about the new character. I mean, hopefully, he give Asians something to look at.
You know my biggest theory behind Shang-Chi? Because if you think about all the characters that's coming in now, they all are great martial artist fighters like Moon Knight, Blade. So I feel like eventually he probably gonna have to run Iron Fist. They gonna all probably run into each other. Probably, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's the reason why Shang-Chi's in it. And then the 10 Rings and the Mandarin. So
I've been waiting to see like more villains from DC because I'm like, bro, they don't have that much. I mean
we know how OP the villains is, bro.
Obviously, but they gotta do Darkseid right, bro.
You seen the first trailer of it?
Yeah.
Oh man, because you know when they made first, especially like with DCU, you know they changed like the concept of like it's like one edit version. They changed the second one. It's like completely different, just how they did with Avengers and all like that. Like so, the first I ain't gonna lie, I was like, this is nothing like Darkseid, but I don't know if they trying to catch like the first act of, you know what I'm saying, like how he was before he turned into the powerful god that he was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. So, I hope they do that because if they do that, it kind of like
my biggest thing is because the Flash and he goes through them and they already announced we're gonna see 3 versions of Batman. You know what I'm saying? So
that'd be tight.
And they gonna start filming.
I don't like the freaking Flash character, bro. I hope they were supposed to get whatchamacallit for him. I forget the actor's name. He actually looked kind of like the Flash. Like this dude, he cool, but he just seemed kind of like. Cause he my homeboy. Like he loved Flash. He was like, this Flash seemed kind of flamboyant, kind of. The dude, the actor, what's his name? Ezra or something.
Ezra Miller.
I mean, cool. I guess. I don't know. I hope he just. Maybe it's just his lines. I don't know. Hopefully they spiff him up a little bit. Yeah, because if you look at how he is in the Justice and the TV shows, he's completely different how he is in the movies. He seemed like a wimp in this one. Exactly.
And Flash is not like that. Flash is not like that.
You know, like, you know, whatever. They put their spin on it. I get it. But it's like, bro, give the fans what they want to see, bro. Because that's what y'all really doing it for. Like, people like... The more accurate y'all get, like especially like you know like with Star Wars and like they should see like with Avengers and all that, bro. The more accurate it is, bro, the more people gonna watch y'all stuff, the more money y'all gonna make. The more people gonna want to see Justice League and Justice, all that type of stuff. Like, so they just need to focus on that.
I feel like they were just trying to be too competition with Marvel, bro.
Honestly, here's the thing, but you know what I think they failed at, which is why they're so far behind. I think it's because they waited too long. Like they did way too many Batman and Supermans. Like they didn't where like they did so many Batmans from like the 80s and Supermans and stuff like that from like the 80s where they never actually like they did an old Flash, but like. And like they had the original Wonder Woman, but like those were shows. You feel me? Like it wasn't like they I don't know. Like they did so many movies of Batman and Superman with different actors where people were just like, "Oh, we tired of seeing that."
It's to a point where they turn them to their golden boys,
exactly.
bro. Like they do just use them too, right?
Exactly. So then and then when they came out with like they still haven't came out with a Flash movie. They just came out with like Wonder Woman and Aquaman are the two newest like actual characters that they actually like. People love, you know
right?
That
they actually
like,
invested in,
exactly,
right?
Like, but they didn't do a Flash movie. They haven't done, like John the Martian. Like, they should do something. They did the Green Lantern. That was whack. Like, bruh, like they just haven't they haven't invested in it, and it shouldn't even be about money because they got the money. Like Warner Bros, bro. Like, bruh, like come on now. Like,
right, just give the fans what they want, bro.
Yeah, you know
real,
what I'm saying?
bro.
And then what they did was since Avengers and like Marvel started coming out with so much good stuff. It was like, okay, we ain't got no choice. We got to put out something. They came out with Justice League, and it was like, y'all didn't really think this all the way through. Like, yeah, it was nice to see all those characters, but like, we didn't see the only characters we really seen a build up to was Batman and Superman. Like, everybody else was just like new. Like, it was like, oh, okay, they finally brought a new Wonder Woman after what 30-something years. Oh, cool. Oh, we got a new Flash since the 1990 version.
Oh, they
cool.
finally put
like,
Cyborg in.
Yeah, like they
was,
like they just pushed that out because they was like, okay, like we losing people because the Avengers really whooping our ass. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because Black Panther came out.
That's true, bro.
Bruh, no, but all that though, like, bruh, Captain America, Winter Soldier, bro, like the Iron Man movies, bro, Hulk, like Incredible Hulk was tight, like, bro, all those movies, like Marvel did all those, bro, like they started off with Hulk with Eric Bana 2003, then they came out with Iron Man 2007. And then, like, you know, they were coming out with other stuff. Then they came out with Captain America. Like, they was building up all their stories before they made Avengers. You know what I'm saying? So people was like, oh, they gonna all be on a team now? Oh, like, you know, it was just like...
You know the crazy thing? I remember, like, when I was in middle school, when The Dark Knight came out, and everybody was talking about, this is like, this gonna be the best of DC. Where people was looking at Marvel like, bro, there ain't no hope for y'all no more, right? Because we seen Fantastic Four and all the other ones, bro. We didn't know where they was gonna go. Then we got the MCU with Iron Man, and it changed everything, bro. It changed the whole perspective of cinema, bro.
Because I'm telling you, bro, like, and people was always talking about, like, yeah, why did Robert Downey Jr. get so much money? Bro, because he was a genius, bro. Like, he knew. I remember watching the interview, but he was like, I wanted to leave a mark, and I actually wanted to bring. He said he wanted to give the fans what they wanted, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like, everybody, like, most people they wasn't really tripping because you're right. The Fantastic Four movies was good, but then that was like all they got left with, and then it was like, okay, well, people didn't like Galactus. Norman Rad was tight. Silver Surfer, like, I liked Norman. I liked, you know, but it was just like that's where they left off at. And then like it did take them like several years after that to be like, okay, now Iron Man came out, and then Incredible Hulk came out after that. And then when they started doing like the cutscenes of like having different heroes in their movies, that's when it was just like a wrap because it was like, okay, now we can have a cameo for this character in this movie, this character in this movie. It's like, oh snap! So then, you know, and then they had it was good, bro. Say it was to me, it was either. And I'll explain why. It was, I don't know. It's somewhat a tie between Maul and Vader, but I also like Darth Tyrannus, bro. And the reason why is because Count Dooku really knew everything that was going on, bro. Like he knew what was happening on the light side of the Force, and he knew what was happening on the dark side. And this is what I didn't like about the Republic and some of the Jedi members, bro. Like Obi-Wan, bro, had no excuse to really not understand what was going on, bro. Because Count Dooku told him what was up. He told him that Chancellor Palpatine was a Sith, bro, in Clone Wars, bro. And Obi-Wan was like, I don't believe you. He was like, well, you can either help. But here's the thing, he also offered, you know, a stupid, you know, he
come to the dark side.
You know, he was like, you work with me. You don't have to be the dark side or Sith or blah, 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 but work with me and we'll defeat him. That was his messed up part. But if he would have been like, look, you'll find out for yourself, and like, I'm gonna let you go, but don't come back here, then it would have been cool. But I don't know, bro. Like, Obi-Wan.
If you think about it, though, I think the reason why Dooku could actually make a great Sith.
Yeah, bro.
Really? It's really because of the politics he plays.
Exactly.
Like, if you think about that, it's really because of the politics he plays with it. Because like look at Maul, for example. He comes back and he's like, okay, like kind of like I don't know if you've seen Solo, but like when he's like basically like the head of like their little organization. Basically. So like, okay, Maul's trying to get into that, but he's not as good.
Exactly.
So it's like, okay. Honestly, Maul could actually really took over. He didn't try to go find Obi-Wan and all that hatred. Hating that.
Yeah. For real, no, for real. Which is why I liked what he was trying to do with Savage Opress and bring back the rule of two. But remember when Sidious felt that, he was like, nah, that boy got his cruiser run, went straight to, where was he at?
They was on Mandalore, I think.
What you say?
They were on Mandalore.
They were on Mandalore.
Yep.
Sheer work though.
15.
He was just like,
I don't know.
Oh, he said he's 15 minutes away.
Right?
He said.
No, he said.
So Sidious, they said Darth Revan and Sidious were actually the best, the top two saber duelists.
Wait, repeat that. Who's the last one?
Darth Revan and Darth Sidious.
Darth Sidious.
Darth Sidious, bro. Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's a lot of great ones, bro. It's so many you can't leave out, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
He was going once with Windu, because Windu ain't no Sidious.
Bro, no, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I only seen him fight
No,
once.
You know why? He was actually so good. You want to know why the other Jedis actually died because of that? With that scream he does, that scream in the spin.
Yep.
It's a Sith thing to where it basically kind of like stuns like other people around him.
Yeah.
But the reason why Windu wasn't really phased was because he was originally
Dark
Darksider.
Yep, exactly.
That's what it is.
Bruh, yes,
Oh shit!
Bro, the
I
purple
even
sabers
that,
really tell you is half and half.
Damn.
Of course, we all know red and blue.
Yeah, Mace Windu also. So Mace Windu, okay, it's not really confirmed by the directors and the producers, but by the writers and like a lot of like people that are like biggest fans. They say that he's the greatest saber duelist. That's why he was able to defeat Sidious so easily. Because Sidious literally is like nobody really can beat him in saber duel. Like that's why even though I believe Yoda could have, he was like a couple hundred years younger. But since Yoda was in his old age, because Yoda was actually trying to kill Sidious. He just couldn't do it, bro, because Sidious was so composed and his technique was so good. So was Yoda's, they just couldn't kill each other. It was just that hard.
I have a theory about that. Check this out. Yoda's species, right? We don't know what it's called yet, but Yoda's species, it's the way he's walking, right?
Yep.
And then when you see him getting ready to go into a fight, throws the cane to the side. He's basically probably using the Force.
Yeah, exactly.
To do that, right?
Exactly.
But when he's using the Force, he's always depleted. Think about it. Every time you've really seen him use the Force, his body gets depleted.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tell me we didn't see that in Mandalorian.
Yep.
When
he was healing. Yep. Bro, you're right, bro.
Because he was like, okay, hold up, I can't. Because like, think about it. Any other real person would have been like, okay, guys, so I'm trying to hold him back, but I'm gonna hold this over here too, because they can do that. But Yoda's like, no, I gotta put all my energy over here.
Exactly.
That's why when he's finally like saved Anakin and Obi, he was like, okay,
exactly.
Okay, hold on. I need my inhaler. Okay, we can bring this back now.
No, it's true. That's exactly what it is too. Exactly, like especially like because I mean, bro, he was 700 years old, bro, in the freaking Clone Wars. So it was like
I think it was like more like 900.
He was 700 because he died at 800 something, right? Yeah,
they had up in the preview.
He died at like 800
something.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I mean close enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was pretty much.
I mean, what's 200 years? 200 years to Yoda.
No, for real. And that leads me, and that's why I'm glad when I'll be having when Frank gets here, because I want us all to talk about, bro, who was it that saved Grogu from Jedi Temple? And here's my theory, bro. And this is what Andrew said. Andrew was like, bro, he was like, I don't think it was someone, bro. He was like, I think it was an it. I think it was So he said he thinks it was R2D2. I said, why you say that? He was like, because did you see how Grogu and R2D2 interacted when he first seen them?
Yeah.
They was talking. Like,
Like, for real,
like what? So I'm like, bro, you hecka smart. Because I was thinking, I was like,
the first Awakes when he was shut down and did not come
exactly
on
right. So I was like, I was like, that's a good theory. I don't know. Then I was thinking, I was like, okay.
Tell me R2D2 though really isn't the smartest one out of all.
He survived through
everything. Think about that though. Tell me he's not the smartest one.
Literally, bro.
Movie showed that he survived through it, bro.
Yeah, he for real.
Hey, and do you notice how close Even Anakin, remember, because on damn, how can't even wasn't freaking Mustafar. Where'd they fight at?
Anakin and Obi?
Yeah.
It was Mustafar.
Oh, okay, it was. My bad. I was
Mustafar.
thinking, I was like, it was, my bad. Okay, I had that right. I was like, did you notice how, who was with him? So C-3PO was with Padme. R2-D2 was with Anakin. Because, bro, that bomb, bro, like,
he doing.
Wasn't, like, look, if you want to go back and watch Clone Wars, how many times they Anakin be like, nah, we need R2.
Bro,
we need
yeah,
R2.
bro.
Every time he was flying around, he eating him. Yeah, bro. He was like his clutch for real, bro.
Bro, he did a mission that
shit.
Bro.
R2.
Bro.
Yeah, you would think it'd be 3PO because he created 3PO.
Exactly.
You would think that.
Yep.
But
you would think.
But
yeah, but it's
3PO has
R2-D2,
shown
bro.
he's not a fighter. He's just a talker, a communicator.
Well,
talks too much.
yeah, he's so
Right.
So here's the thing: Anakin created C-3PO to be of assistance to his mother. So he's really not like a droid
he's
that's
a
like,
butler
you know, he's
droid,
not. Yeah,
basically.
he's not like a nurse droid or anything like that. That's like super intelligent, but he is also at the same time because he also worked on his pattern as far as the way he thinks. So.
Yep.
That's why he can remember stuff. That's why he's always like, oh, you know, like he'll like he knows if someone is feeling sad, like Padme, he would be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I feel so helpless. You know, like he knows how to actually interact with humans and kind of share their feelings in a way, but he's just not. As much as you can understand C-3PO, you understand R2 better. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like weird like that. So that's why I was like, wow, I was like, you might be right because R2-D2 was with. When he was walking, remember when he was sent back to go, he was sent back with the clones to go attack the Jedi Temple. R2-D2 was in the temple though.
Yeah, he was.
So it's like, bruh, that might, but I'm just like, huh. But then I'm like, okay, if it was R2-D2, who was it? Somebody said.
Because couldn't that be how? Could it be R2 is the reason why they were able to see Anakin turning to the dark side? Not just because of necessarily the cameras all around the temple, but it's really because of R2.
Yeah.
Because R2 is everywhere.
R2 really does play a main key factor.
He does,
throughout
bro.
this whole
he hacks
story
any
because
system.
he shows the whole.
Yeah.
But think about it. If it wasn't for look, what was that episode of Clone Wars where R2 went missing and they had to get a different droid, but it was really for Grievous?
Yeah.
And R2 was like, y'all really just gonna replace me with this sucker though? Like y'all really gonna replace me with this sucker? And not only is this a sucker though, is this a traded sucker though?
Yeah,
You're a traitor,
bruh.
Every time I see that, I'd be like, traitor!
Right? It's a joke.
Why Grogu is in a comic from 10 years ago.
What?
Bet.
He's in a species of Yoda, a baby of Yoda species, is in this in Mace Windu comic book. Right?
Okay.
And of course, it's just something cool that they found.
Yeah.
But they could have easily been thinking like, oh, we could have, used that as proof that Grogu was here at the time.
That's true.
There was a comic series about Mace Windu finding like his kind of like coming to terms with not knowing his parents. Mace Windu actually had he had a strong connection with them even when he didn't know them.
Okay.
Because he was going to go back and see them because they reached out to him, which was forbidden. But he always regretted that, and he had let these one parents get their child back when you're not supposed to do that. But he felt bad, gave them their child back, and whilst doing that, he went to this little room where they had all the infants. And
I lightweight wanted to see
Oh,
that.
Heck no.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm just saying, this is one of those what-if stuff.
Here's
like,
my
bro,
thing.
what is
I ain't gonna lie.
this?
To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. He should have buttered them all, bro, for that. He pulled a Batman on that one. That was like a Batman and Red Hood scene to me, bro. I was like, you just gonna let somebody butter your girl? True that. All that smack. He killed your master and your woman. Oh no.
Oh,
sorry.
Nah, bro. He
I'm let him
let him
suffer.
do that. He
Bro.
always
Wait.
killed.
Didn't he defeated him?
Yep.
But the Mandalorians put him in jail because he killed their president.
Yep.
So he can't really do nothing. It's a diplomatic.
That's true. Still though.
He would have murked him.
He would have.
Because he was going
But
hard.
is it really that diplomatic?
He wasn't even using his form, his normal form.
Yeah,
He was going hard.
but is it really that diplomatic when Mandalore isn't really with the Republic or with
It's with the Republic. It's with the Republic.
I thought Mandalore wanted to keep neutral.
They weren't neutral when the war started.
Yeah, they were with.
Remember, because the Queen, that's why they have their little civil war, because the Queen wanted to go with the Republic.
Yeah.
But the other party or the other faction was like, nah, we want to become the warrior race that we were meant to be. be neutral, not with no government, do our own thing.
Exactly.
But they were like, we can't win this war without their help, and that's when the Senate sent the Jedi out, but they wanted to send someone who was familiar to the Queen.
Exactly.
So they sent Obi-Wan.
Because he was trying to smash anyway.
Well, he already smashed. Nobody. Obi-Wan hit those cheeks. All right, but it probably wasn't good, so she ain't talk about it. They ain't talk about it.
Hey, who was Obi-Wan's wife? I forget her name.
Obi-Wan never got married.
Well,
Obi-Wan is a Jedi.
It was Mary Jade, right? Wasn't that
Luke Skywalker's wife.
Oh, could have been. My bad. Yeah,
Luke
Luke Skywalker was
got
Mary
married.
Jade.
Huh?
Anakin got married. He was a Jedi.
Well, Anakin was
That's
the chosen.
Padme, bro.
Supposedly.
He was the chosen Jedi.
Jedi, you know what's funny?
Chosen.
If there's an exemption,
Not bad, yeah.
if the order or if the council exempts you, you can get married and have kids. So Kiadi Mundi got married and had kids because his species were going extinct. Because they have every one man to 12 women.
That's awesome.
So like there's one mission where Kiadi Mundi had to leave the council to go find his son because his son was captured.
Yeah.
And you know, that's your only boy out of all the teams of girls you got, bro. That's your heir. You gotta find him.
Yeah.
So he found him, bro, and was going stupid to find his boy. But
that's why I didn't.
But Kiadi Mundi had a family, but that was because it was a cultural thing.
Exactly.
Because they literally were like,
Broly's not considered evil, so that's why the Stardust attack didn't work. Which is actually why Gogeta smirked, because he was like, okay, he's not evil. Still gotta clap this nigga though.
they still couldn't beat him no matter what.
No,
they
that's
had.
why the Kamehameha was about to take him out. But then that one chick, when the chick stole, had to go ahead and wish him back onto his planet. That's why.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, he was going down. I was like, I think they was about to beat him. He was done.
That was dumb.
I don't know, bro. He might have not. He might have survived that because he was taking everything.
Now I'll say this: if it was Vegito against Broly.